Hello, everyone, and welcome back to NASA. We're here today. I'm ZYoshiYoshi64 here today. My good pal Swaghaver. How you having, Swag?
I'm having lots of swag. I mean, those last two, that last match was pretty swaggy, if you do ask me. And I'm joined here by Ian, lovely man.
Oh, and today we're going to be watching Demons Academy versus Powerhouse Defenders. Swag, what can you tell me about these teams? I think you probably know them a little bit better than I do.
Yeah, and I mean, these are two teams I've actually been watching out for as an NASA competitor myself. These are two really strong teams, Demons and PhD. You saw last game, PhD put on quite the show, really strong performance there. And Demons Academy has like a really strong roster, nzxd Pro League, and has been, tearing through the ladder recently and getting really into competitive scene.
All right. And as you said, Powerhouse Defenders game before, we've got Soren, who has been playing the game for 500 years and is a phenomenal goalie holding it down.
Yeah, Soren with a great performance, really strong goalie.
Yep, and I think we're just about ready to load into the game.
I'm excited. I'm actually really excited to see how this one goes.
Yeah, I want to see what's going on here.
I'm hoping for some inky splash zone because you see Ian's at the beach,
I'm hoping for some inky splash zone. Oh, night market.
Night market's pretty cool too.
We'll get him next time. We got shapeshifting, Japanesebox, and nzxd.
So shapeshifting playing in. Their starter goalie is Vladilena, but looks like shapeshifting coming in. Really strong goalie as well.
Mm-hmm. Definitely not to be discounted.
Yeah, the ban's coming out. The Estelle ban. nzxd was hovering the Estelle, but definitely more of a brawler player. So we'll see if nzxd can find these kills on night market. Yeah, the Zentaro coming out.
Yeah, and it would appear the Powerhouse Defenders has banned Japanesebox's Amy, which I believe is their signature pick. Here's they're coming in with Rune, though. Gotta wonder what the starting awakenings are to be bringing out that guy. Oh, and nzxd is pulling out the new Zentaro skin. Whoa. He's green.
That looks so cool.
I know, I love the new Zentaro skins.
They're really dope.
There's Soren, MnnMouse, and E.T. Han. Getting ready to Powerhouse defend.
Bringing out the signature Kai. Last set you saw a lot of Rasmus from Soren, but the Kai is out. Soren is ready to game.
Yep, and we've got an Ariel's Hotshot awakening. Start. Which justifies the rune pick. There he is hot-shotting. Getting both barriers. Look at them go.
Huge for rune. Yeah, and nzxd just slots it into the bottom there. Soren not able to find any Soren angles.
Yep, unfortunate. nzxd just claims that light work. You might even go as far as to say.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, but Soren playing a little bit of midfield, running up on the kickoff.
The dash tradings are really good on Zentaro, so like Ariel's not amazing. He'd probably prefer Super Surge, but able to still influence the field a lot. And hot shotting, this core is flying.
Oh my god, yeah, this core is slow today. Look at it go.
And Etihan getting pretty low here. nzxd might want to look to finish, but nzxd might just look to score. One barrier taken.
Demons Academy drop a barrier.
Yeah. Etihan getting pushed around by shapeshifting, but shapeshifting can't really find the kill.
Right.
Oh, but Japanesebox finds the kill.
Yep, rune jump scare. There's a pillar right there. Oh, speaking of which, there's a pillar right there too.
Yeah, that core flip just completely denied by the pillar. One really strong thing about rune. And gets the pass with the ult to Japanesebox, but not able to slot it in. Soren defends, and they are able to defend the core flip from nzxd. There's a death touch that comes up from E.T. Han and redirects it right away.
Yep. Shape loses the barrier. Mouse looking incredibly low. E.T. Han posturing to get a score.
Tornado comes
Shape
in,
holds it down though.
nzxd gets the kill on the arrow there.
Oh, dash in nzxd. Oh, striking the core. But Shape brings it all the way back to them. Hotshots at core, straightforward.
Yeah, the Molten Bolt just sends it flying. Has a ton of knockback actually, but nzxd looking to score, and beautiful passive strike predicts the down clear from Soren.
An incredible Zentaro moment coming out from nzxd. That's what we like to see.
You know, probably not an aerials diff on the projectile, but I'd like to imagine that was an aerials diff.
A 75% range. That is a lot. Oh, Etion cooking it up. Fortunately, Shape and Japanese box standing on the barriers. Oh, then he cooks it up
Double barrier
again.
from the RAAH. Really good strike placement. Shape was not ready. And now Etion almost has the core flip right there in the goal. Gets the deft touch, but not able to use the core flip. Use it here, but there's a pillar in the way. Hot shotting.
Pillar in the way. Soren pushing up, walking back to defend these barriers. Pass to Mouse. Unfortunately, rune jump scare once more. Pillars are everywhere.
Obscura called, but no one picked up. There's no banish there, but the core gets over to nzxd. He almost has his flip up. Has it. Etion almost gets a kill with the pendulum swing, but Soren
almost passive strikes it in. Oh, big core flip. Oh, but then there's a rune pillar in the way.
Are getting denied so well by Japanese box, using his secondary and his primary to just completely stuff any core flips.
Yeah, incredibly hard to deal with. And Shape uses core flip. Now core flipless, as they might say. Oh.
Core gets over to Etion, but isn't able to find the angle into the goal. Looks like
things are looking tense as we're in overtime with Hot Shot, but nzxd gets a really nice strike.
Yeah, I mean,
slips right past Soren.
Pre-game, I was pointing out nzxd as really strong forward player, and looks like he's able to find lots of goals here with the Zentaro pick. And we'll see these trainings. Looks like he's opting for the twin drive with the aerial start. He's gonna be flying everywhere.
All right, take flight, nzxd. You have to go. Stacks. A very good pickup. Makes sense. Yeah, interested to see what Shape picks up. Egoist. Whoa.
Yeah, interesting.
He's posturing to fly.
It doesn't want the heavy impact because, I guess, more of a deny because these energy trainings are giga broken. So
yeah, absolutely.
Just doesn't want Etion to become the egoist.
And become the egoist. Also important to know, Japanese box picked up Monumentalist. It'll make the pillars a little bit harder to form, as you can see there. But if they get going, it's going to be incredibly hard to get around, right? And with how Japanese box has been playing, I think it is a pretty big deal. Oh, dribble it up! Dribble it up!
Here. Now, nice dribbles. Holding it down while nzxd has to revive.
And here we go. Things are looking dangerous.
The Maelstrom, but dude, Japanese box with the pillar able to defend, help Shape out, but the barrier eventually goes down. nzxd pushes forward, gets to the barrier himself, and but core flip comes out for the era, and Shape's able to defend. But so many abilities flying out, but still defended. The era's down.
Era down, and things are moving fast into Shape's goal box, but he holds it down. The Japanese box almost gets a great shot. Unfortunately, Soren was there to prevent it. Mouse back.
He is flying. Oh, great!
Oh no!
Etion finds the goal this time, right into the top corner. Not much Shape can do there. The core is flying overtime speed.
Yep, a very clean pickup on that scoring opportunity. Core flying right by.
But I mean, nzxd just rushes forward, has twin drive, has that secondary cooldown. Just Soren not ready for the Zentaro full screen TV.
Yep. Twin drive and aerials means that nzxd can just be anywhere at any time. Look at that dash and that ult. Oh, big core flip. Mouse defends it.
They set up.
Unfortunately, on their hospital bed, looking a little low.
PhD on.
Oh, Soren angle
here. nzxd not able to find the kill on the MnnMouse, but Japanese box does. This is a murderous rune.
The Powerhouse Defenders, where did they go?
They have been Powerhouse.
Powerhouse attacked.
Yeah, not the defense was not strong enough, but it is here. But Soren is able to clear against the Zentaro secondary, and Japanese box gets to banish.
The pillar of the defenders themselves, Soren, prevents it from going in, but unfortunately, Zentaro has a lot of moves, and it's hard to get through all that. The offensive wall, you might even say.
I mean,
a very great score.
How do you defend against demons?
That is true. What do you do? It's tough, but here they go fighting back.
Yeah, great strike placement from Etion to find the first and second barrier there. the pillar actually knocks it backwards towards the Demon's goal, and with hot shot, it's making it way too fast for Shape to react to.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of a pass around in the midfield going on. Oh, Creations
Tries
Clash.
to get the banish kill on the ETN doesn't really work. Oh, Shape misses
NXD
the shotgun, hits the core
looking pretty
flip.
alive right now.
The ETN's pulling up, wants to kill, but JapaneseboX finds the goal with this massive rune pillar covering like half the goal.
Right, now that looks defendable. There's a massive pillar in the goal box. What do you do?
Hey,
And
if
a
there's anyone I
Zentara
trust
closing
to
in.
defend that, it's Soren with,
That is
the
true.
vertical clears he's known for. You don't have to into the rune pillar. Whoa, funky bounce from nzxd with the core flip, but does not find a barrier, but his own barrier gets taken there. Etihan right up in there, strike warring their goalie. Shape
Oh
wins.
my god. And nzxd with a phenomenal dash. And just mowing through everything in his way. A little bit of Zentara lore, you might even say.
Very
crazy.
crazy. JapaneseboX right there for the strike onto the barrier.
Yep, and things are looking a little rough with the Powerhouse Defenders.
Yeah,
Demon's Academy is...
taking the set.
Yep. Oh, losing their barrier. But
Yeah,
Shape...
not too rough. Can we defend against the Zentaro? nzxd gets the mix up. Oh, Era's barely there to actually get the clear.
Right here, core on the side of Demon's Academy. Big banish. This could kill. Oh, and it does. Core's moving a little fast.
Yeah, Soren pulled all the way up to help defend against the core flip at the bottom there, but then just shoots it straight through the middle and actually gets the clear, but then nzxd pushes it in.
Oh, and we've got some big brawler awakenings on board right now. nzxd hovering the tempo swing instead of super surge. Already has a dash training. Very interesting. Looking to get that damage up. Happy star for JapaneseboX means Obscura will be calling
Obscura has the cold callers on deck, Obscura
yeah, speed dial.
Everywhere. And interesting picks here for the Rasmus. Gets the super surge, wants to go a little bit faster and maybe can brawl it up with that secondary damage.
Yep, nzxd opting for 1-2 punch, looking to kill people, to get out there and really brawl it out.
The first Obscura call, but looks like Era ate some of those pillars to prevent Etihan's unfortunate demise.
Yeah, looking low though. Obscura be hitting Diffy sometimes.
Yeah, nzxd up in the goal box, aims for the bottom barrier, doesn't find it, but the pillar does. Etihan def touches the rune to try to clear him, but then rune just called him via Obscura.
Yeah, ring. What's going on? Oh, and JapaneseboX has been placing these pillars phenomenally. Did not get anything off that one, but nzxd holding down the offense on the bottom side. Oh, and Shape. Just cannot be
clear.
Cannot lose the barrier today.
Does not find the barrier. nzxd barely doesn't get the hit with the secondary, and Shape is all the way up with his core flip, doesn't find it.
Yeah, a little bit of egoing there. The big bird took flight.
Etihan, I mean, look at this super surge speed. He is moving.
All right, aerial super surge. He's a little fast, looking like the core here.
Oh
wow,
clear from Soren with the barrage, yeah.
Yeah, defends that core flip. Things were looking a little over, but yeah, but powerfully, Soren defends.
Oh, Etihan was a couple dribbles off of the gate, and wow, Era finds the core flip through like a pillar that was just spawning, I guess like a tad millisecond too late.
Yeah, threaded the needle through the pillar and all three members of Demon's Academy. A great shot.
Beautiful shot placement there, yeah. I mean, these JapaneseboX might find the kill on MnnMouse, doesn't quite. Huge damage actually out from Powerhouse Defenders. nzxd taking low. Super surge.
Yeah, looking a little hurt. But they're still on the offensive. I do not care about my stagger bar. nzxd says.
and actually, he just takes out Soren from a full stagger bar, so stagger's fake, I guess.
Yeah, GG Dunzo, 1-2 punching. A little bit of a Sony salute moment.
Finds a great shot placement to the bottom of the goal, and with no Soren, I mean, You know, like we said, backbone of this team, able to
Right, able to
yeah, a
powerhouse
lot of crazy
defend.
clears, but the demons are rawing.
The demons scream.
Oh,
Oh, and
great
nzxd
shot
tries to
up
get in
with the
there.
secondary, but this era kind of playing like helping Soren defend, and Soren goes for the vertical dribble. Oh, but great shot placement from nzxd. The barrage barely misses it, and they're on a set point here, 2-1,
Hey, we're looking
up 2 sets.
a set point. Demons Academy favored to take this match. Powerhouse
Yeah,
Defenders is gonna have to pull deep, defeat the demons.
Oh,
Oh,
and the double barrier is not going to help that, but they get one for their own with great pendulum swing from ET Gets the core flip for the second barrier. Core's flying really fast. nzxd isn't able to find the close.
oh, the Rasmus hook make the core go a little wacky there.
Yo,
Things are
Era trying to
looking a little
slot under the
dicey
pillar.
for Demons Academy.
Oh, great clear from
the
Soren with the downward barrage.
Yep, the classic Soren angle.
Oh,
but
but
Zentaro
nzxd finds the secondary, and I actually think he got pushed a little bit like towards the core by one of Rasmus's abilities there. And that's a
interesting.
3-0 for Demons Academy. I mean, Soren trying his best to defend, but this Zentaro is running rampant. He's got twin drive, he's got a dash training, he's everywhere.
Yep, very hard to defend against the twin drive dash training Zentaro. And just you get 3 dashes, you can just decide where you want to be on the map.
Yeah.
Positioning is fake.
It's a small map, Night Market is, so like it's hard to predict. And as we go to the stats here, I mean, look at the redirects.
Look at the redirects.
Look at the redirects.
Look at them.
Yeah,
Gaze upon the glory.
Yeah,
Japanese box, interesting. You
yeah,
go.
Okay.
Tell me.
Eteon has been kind of playing more of like a really up in the enemy goal box. Not quite Oki, but just waiting for the core to be procured by this era. MnnMouse, his midfielder, and it worked really well in that last match that we watched, but with these rune pillars just cutting off like a lot of the passing angles, it's kind of making it hard for Eteon to get the core. And Rasmus isn't as consistent as like the Julie is as stuffing the core into the goal.
Right, and like you said, Rune holding it down the midfield. Very interestingly, though, Japanese box only had 101 redirects, compared to nzxd's 111.
Yeah,
and so,
I mean,
despite being such a midfield presence, nzxd was doing a lot of core controlling, dashing the core up, that kind of thing.
Definitely did his job. Each of those redirects mattered a lot. You know, stuffing a lot of core flips, especially towards the beginning, and every time the core touched like any of his pillars, it was just sent a million miles an hour, and nzxd could follow up because even though he didn't really have much speed, he was able to dash everywhere and just find where the core is going off of those pillars.
Yep, some really impressive play coming out from the side of Demons Academy. But again, not to discount Powerhouse Defenders, Soren had some really great clears. Mouse and ET actually a pretty strong forward duo. I'm impressed. We're able to make a lot of things happen. Unfortunately, I think nzxd and Japanese box were just a little bit more coordinated and able to make more happen. Here we go to Amy's app. Hello,
Amy's
Rasmus.
Application, yeah, Rasmus Hubbard. We'll see if it gets through the pick ban phase, but it's we'll see if PhD has to do any adjustments here. But you see the rune ban coming out from nzxd.
Yeah, Rune will not be here today.
And
very
Rasmus slips
interesting.
through. We'll see who's the better fisherman today. nzxd hovering the Octavia?
That's a fascinating pick.
I'm guessing from the rune ban and the Octavia pick, it's got to be like Castellast start or something, right?
I would imagine so. We'll see once the game loads. But Octavia Rasmus, a very interesting forward duo. You gotta wonder what their plan is. And we got Shape on Kai. Kai's ready to hold it down.
The Asher coming out for PhD. Yeah, and looking like it's a Rasmus goalie here, which is actually a really strong pick because when it's a forward Rasmus, you're always watching out for his positioning, and Soren's been playing a lot of this Rasmus. He's probably gonna be able to find a lot of hooks because people just aren't expecting them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you said, Soren has been practicing the Rasmus goalie recently, so I'm excited to see what he can do with it.
And it was
Oh,
Chrono
oh, and it
Manu,
was
which
monumentalist start, which
explains
explains
a
it
lot.
a
Yeah.
lot. Yep. Glad we're on the same page. Oh,
Octavia is one of
NXED
these characters
flying.
you only really pick with like a specific awakening start, and wow,
Yeah, whoa.
pops the secondary and it just never goes down throughout the round. The Chrono boost. This Octavia is flying. I mean,
I
their
cannot be
forwards are
stopped.
level 2, and PhD didn't even have time to hit level 2 during that first point.
Yep, Octavia Chrono Boost, a little strong. Pretty good, I would say.
Wow, the
I'm a fan. Oh,
Manu
wow.
Raz hook not even able to find the kill there. Soren the great pendulum swing to get the clear, and a lot of damage coming out to PhD. MnnMouse on the verge of death. Here he goes
Yep,
down.
and it seems like Powerhouse Defenders can not get the core through Demon's Academy forwards. Oh, a drive-by
Octavia
kill. A rare Octavia kill.
Japanese box moving back to get the orb and letting Shape play more of a midfield role with the Kai.
Yep, and Japanese box says, "Let me defend." Shape takes flight.
Octavia, you know, extremely fast, just gets the strike primary into the goal. MnnMouse not really able to stuff that as the stealth second goal.
Yeah, very hard to deal with. It's the classic speed is king. The character is moving very fast. What do you do about it?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, but the shoe's on the other foot now, or however it goes. The Demon's Academy have been run over.
oh, they actually denied the speed refresh for nzxd, so and the barrier's down, so it's looking really favorable for PhD here. We'll see if they're able to capitalize on this.
Yeah, Ichihan getting in there, ashering it up.
Went for the angle to pull in Japanese box, but barely not enough knockback. And Japanese box actually finds the barrier in return. nzxd's speed is back up. He's running in there, ulting onto the Soren. He has no more energy bar.
And here for inside Shape's goal box.
But the speed
Now in Soren's goal box. They're trading around.
nzxd with the Octavia pick, I mean, you have to be really confident to pick on Amy's at, because Octavia is notoriously focused a lot.
Yeah, a little squishy.
Yeah. So you gotta be confident to whip it out on this deadly map.
Yeah, as you can see, NXED has not been full health most of that set, or I mean point.
Yeah, and they get the core over to ET Han. Core flips it right into the top corner. Really good shot placement.
Yep, Shrimp Blast. Just puts it in. Hey, that is the Asher game plan. The Shape gets it through ET Han.
Soren uses his Death Touch to get a little more core control, pass it with the MnnMouse. But this Octavia is deep in there. The ult only barely scraping ET Han, but you know, the secondary is up. Flow state, but the core does not get past the Octavia, so it runs out without even touching the core once.
Unfortunate. And here, Octavia does not get the core, and it goes to the Asher. ET Han ready to put it in.
ET Han with trying to do the cross up with the top corner hit, but Shape actually predicts it and gets the clear. Yo, the Octavia speed is back up. Core's on the other side. It's getting dangerous, but Soren clears it around the Octavia and isn't able to get the refresh, and ET Han actually helps get the clear here. Airship out.
Airship online, and here we have Shape playing a little bit up, trying to help that offensive push.
Yeah, I mean, ET Han has the Manu, and great ult from the Estelle, and helps ET Han put it into the bottom corner.
Yep, Powerhouse Defender surging back. Not down and out yet.
Yeah, even
as we go into the 0.5.
And first set is always so crucial on Octavia, because I mean, he already has Chrono Boost, so he's got a pretty good training already. But if you get something like Castellas, or even something like Stagger Swagger, so you live more, and the enemy's perma-focusing you, like, she is so training reliant.
Yep, if this Octavia can get cast or Stagger Swagger, that's looking like a GG for Powerhouse Defenders.
Octavia is in here he wants MVP. He has hit the core like 1 million times this round.
Yeah, absolutely fearless. Completely staggered and still trying to get the barrier. Yeah. Absolutely fighting.
You know what I haven't seen much of? There have been so few Rasmus hook kills for an imezap game.
Yeah, the fish are not biters today. But the downtown Estelle primary sends it in.
Angle from there, shoots it into the bottom corner where Shape's not ready to defend.
Yep, and here's Soren's first pick.
Probably and looking to shows up into the carousel, but PhD has prio.
Yeah, they can deny Castellast, picking up a specialized training right there.
He doesn't want it.
He doesn't want it.
Well, now
he just takes his Biss instead.
Yeah. Now that Soren has the spec, you know, maybe we'll see more hook kills, and maybe the Octavia Castellast won't matter because he'll just be lasting in the hole, you know?
Yep. A specialized is very obviously very strong on Rasmus, especially Rasmus going with the pauldrons. And 30 extra power. A simple hook to just absolutely eliminate someone. Could be a difference maker, but again, Castellast Octavia just has so much time to hit the ball and refresh.
I mean, look at that little indicator underneath nzxd. It's been like a solid 3-4 seconds since he last touched the ball, and it's not even halfway down.
Yep, Chrono Boost Castellast is the best Octavia.
Offense going in here. I mean, great pendulum swing from Japanesebox, slots it back into the bottom corner, and I mean, what PhD, I'm assuming, is thinking with the specialized pick over at Castellast, they want to kill nzxd, they want to hook him into the ball, or into the imezap pole, but it looks like nzxd is just dodging everything with his one brilliant speed.
Yep, how can you hook the fastest man alive?
Yeah, and the kill goes in with the Giga Blast onto the midfielder for PhD.
Yep. Oh wow, the offensive pressure from Demon's Academy right now is just absolutely unsurmountable. The thing is though, Soren has surmounted it and defended that goal, which is, I'm speechless.
Yeah, but
oh my god, he's cooking it up.
His speed has not disappeared since the start of this round. Does backward dribbles to keep it up. He needs this speed, and he is faster than light. Yeah. I mean, how do you even, as an Asher like Estelle, there's only so much you can do against an Octavia who's zooming like this, and the speed's still up, and he gets the
and there it is. Wow. And here we see Octavia Castellast Chrono Boost even.
Yeah, this
looking pretty good.
Over the game, he's gonna have like triple the redirects of everyone else at this point. Oh, but great Giga from Shape helping out take the barrier.
Oh, and a core flip from downtown.
Right in, straight through Soren. The depth touch was like barely off course. Tried to shoot it out to deny the core flip, but goes right above his head into the top corner there. And Octavia is first pick in this carousel, and it's looking like a snowball because you can get Catalyst, you can get like even Twin Drive if you want to keep your secondary up perma, but yeah, it gets Catalyst, probably the most broken training in the game, and now it's gonna be so hard to kill this Octavia. She has like infinite energy.
Yeah, the Catalyst pickup on an Octavia is so phenomenal. The idea is, oh, just kill Octavia, but now it's, oh, just give her a bunch of energy so while she's flying, she can just core flip.
I mean,
but and Japanesebox picks up built diff, which notoriously weak on Rasmus, of course.
Yeah, you love those side trainings on Raz. But I mean, clearly it's horrible on Rasmus because it just gets him killed in one hit.
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, but nzxd with the back passes.
This is nzxd's world, and we're all just living in it. Oh, almost kills ET Han.
Oh, Soren predicts the up angle, but is able to catch the down shot from nzxd. And nzxd is actually looking really low. They would need to kill this Octavia ASAP. Oh, but Soren finds the depth touch onto the other member of Demon's Academy. But nzxd is flying in. He tried to go for a play, but just gets killed by the Estelle secondary.
Yep, shaping the 1v3. Actually, hold it down.
He's holding it down, 1v3, yeah.
That makes it happen.
They still got that defensive pressure. Asher's in the goal box, and it is hard for a Kai to deal with an Asher just in your face. So we'll see what happens. And like I said,
as you can see, very good primary.
Pull it back. You know, they're capitalizing on their game plan to kill this Octavia, and it worked out that round. Let's see if they can keep doing it through Catalyst. All those evades.
Yeah, very hard to deal with. And here we have Japanesebox.
Wow.
just absolutely
takes
pinned down.
full, like, his entire stagger bar from one Asher combo, each like 3 hits of the ult, and with Monyu, that thing is doing a ton
A little bit of a back pass.
nzxd gets the core flip, gets the barrier, and is trying to make a play happen. He's taking 1 brilliant damage as a result. Gets hooked by the Rasmus, who tried to primary him into the hole, but barely misses it, and he still has his speed after all that. He's looking to keep it up, but Soren's gonna keep trying to deny it, and wow, it looks like it ran out, but no, nzxd still has his speed. Is Cast the last Octavia weak, guys?
Is Cast the last Octavia weak? She's flying through here. Taking a lot of damage.
Kills up. They can't kill
core flip
nzxd.
online. Oh, Shape's moving up. nzxd sitting in the corner.
I mean, Itihan has a mission, shot the airship, and it whiffed. Oh, but the bounce and the MnnMouse gets the top angle with Itihan ready to back up any defend attempts. And yeah, I mean, although nzxd had his secondary up for like almost that entire round, they just zoned him into the top left corner where, you know, they're able to find the offense.
Yeah, staggered in the corner, can't do much. All that speed is unfortunately not very helpful there.
Pumping out the damage too with the Monyu, and the airships hurt so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And he's taking a million damage again.
Yep, core flip online. Hey, out there goes though.
That's the catalyst. I mean, on the bright side, if everyone's hitting you as you're in your Octavia, at least you're getting core flip all the time with catalyst. Great clear from Shape. Covers the top corner with the core flip from Soren. nzxd dies for the barrier. Is it worth?
Comboed.
Walking up and helps Itihan get the core flip to get the top shot with the core flip.
Yep, good core flip. And PhD right now, taking it back. Set favored right now. We could be going to a game 3 here. We got Mouse first pick. Very curious to see what they pick up.
This damage, I mean, the Soren Rasmus with the Pauldrons and the Spec training doing a ton of damage. Asher doing a ton of damage, and you see Stagger Swagger actually falls to the Octavia, denying the... Oh, no, not Octavia. Falls to the Estelle, denying the Octavia, meaning that nzxd is going to continue to be focused.
Oh, prize fighter on Soren. The mission is clear.
Japanesebox who gets...
Oh, Japanesebox, just kidding.
But
the mission is clear on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, both Rasmus is looking to hook. The Stagger
and
Swagger
he gets
deny.
it! One stack prize fighter.
Stacking it up.
Ooh, Soren with a nice clear. But can he defend against Octavia? He def touches it out from her waiting clutches, but her speed's up and it's looking really hard to defend here. The airship actually helps with the defense.
Yeah, oh wow, and Shape defends that. Having a little bit of trouble clearing the core out.
I mean, while all of
there
this is happening, nzxd is just ramping up his speed with the duration of the secondary, and he's bottom, he's top, he's bottom, and he sinks it into the top of the net. He is literally just covering every single clear angle all at the same time. Schrodinger's Octavia.
Yeah, who needs 2 forwards in front of the net when you can be one very fast Octavia covering all angles?
Yeah, and they're just not able to find the damage onto his Octavia. They even denied her Stagger Swagger, but looks like they aren't finding the damage they need. Itihan sends out the airship, but is killed into the Ivy Zap hole.
Right, hooking up.
And nzxd with the speed and his ultimate takes out the Estelle, and now it's a 1v3 for Soren. Finds a nice pendulum swing defense. Strike Wars Japanesebox, Strike Wars.
Oh my
nzxd,
god.
and he's
Soren
actually keeping it out. 1v3. Def touch, give himself back the core, and nzxd has his speed ramping though. It's still looking a little dangerous, even with that amazing 1v3 from Soren.
A Japanesebox with core flip. Oh, kill Soren. Jump scare. And that's probably the 3rd prize fighter stack, right? Unless it was picked up earlier.
So yeah, with the pendulum swing killing this goalie, that's the 3rd prize fighter stack, and he's dangerous, and nzxd is able to find the strike war at the bottom.
Yep, and this has been a very back and forth game.
Yeah, I mean, 3-0 last set, but this is looking like it could be a 3-0 on the other way. Japanesebox finds a barrier, gets pendulum swing, it goes slightly not onto the core, and then now airship is out, defending the entire bottom corner. But nzxd is just running in there with his speed boost, gets the core flip into the bottom. Soren tries to cover the top angle with the depth touch, doesn't find it.
And we're going to set 5. PhD ramped it up in that third set, but Demons Academy took it back just as quickly.
Energy training's on the board. Quick Strike, Egoist, Fire Up. I mean, you have to deny this Octavia Egoist, I'd imagine, because Kata Ego is a notoriously insane combo, but actually it slips through, and the Octavia gets Catalyst Egoist with Castellas
Catalyst
Chrono Boost.
Egoist. Oh my god.
Is this the weakest Octavia page of all time?
Is this the weakest Octavia build of all time? Wow.
I mean, I guess there's some energy trainings on the board for PhD. They get Quick Strikes and they get the Fire Up, but I don't know if Quick Strikes is going to be enough to defend against this Octavia. I mean, look at those trainings.
Oh no. Hooking from station.
I mean, PhD is just getting walloped, but I mean, Soren finds a good hook onto the Octavia and puts her out of commission for now, but I mean, Rapid Fire did get to the Estelle, which is really good for Estelle. I mean, the buffs. It was already really good.
Recently buffed.
Yeah, it's even better now. Giga Blast goes wide from shape. Oh, great hook from Soren. He's kind of playing the midfielder position. E.T. Han's holding down the goal, but then a return def touch from Japanesebox. We said at the beginning that there weren't too many hook kills, but now they're happening everywhere. Soren with the back pass with the core flip straight to nzxd with his secondary up.
Whoa. Oh, and nzxd
he's able to sink it in. Yeah, I mean, Soren was doing really good with the midfielding there, found a kill, but no one in the goal box, and nzxd just punches it in with the Octavia. And the 1-2 punch actually works with dribbles on the core, so that's really hard to defend when the core is flying pretty fast off just strikes.
Yep, that entire last point was a 2v2. By the way, the Rasmus special, someone was always down.
Rasmus Aime's app special, and nearly gets the hook on nzxd, but barely doesn't get it. nzxd gets a kill in return onto the Estelle, and it keeps the speed buff.
Yeah, that was flow state egoist Octavia.
And I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but this Octavia nearly has a core flip up again, but it does not even need to be used because she's just breaking it in. So many.
Wow, I have bad news for Powerhouse Defenders, but it looks like the Octavia has scaled.
The Octavia, I mean, guys, we can't let Octavia get Chrono Boost, Castellas, Catalyst, Egoist.
Catalyst, Egoist.
Like, any of those pairs of trainings would be an
Japanesebox.
Win. Yeah,
Scooping up a big one.
It helps that nzxd has Japanesebox, just making it 2v3 permanently with the Rasmus hooks, and he's got the flow state up, he's got a core flip. It's so doomed. Demons Academy takes it 2-0.
Over. Yeah, I didn't want to count out PhD there. Always a chance to come back, even against the absolute monster of that Octavia, nzxd. But
I mean, that was a really close match, to be quite fair. Even with the Octavia Turbo Exodia Gigabits, it still looked pretty close. I mean, Soren was finding some hooks under her, and it doesn't matter that you have 1 Grillion speed and 1 Grillion energy if you just got hooked off off screen.
Yep, and here, oh my god, 188 redirects. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Clearly, I mean, you saw some of those back dribbles. nzxd was cooking on the Octavia. I mean,
yeah, we are hitting the ball today. Octavia ballin'.
Can't help but notice that he has 19k damage too. He's got the redirects, he's got the damage. He was killing people 3 KOs with Octavia, farming with the ult.
Just an absolute demon on the field, which, as you know, very fitting.
I mean, a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's their academy. He's learning, and clearly he is a student of the game.
A student of the game, student of life, straight A's all across the board.
I would like to draw attention to the Rasmus as well. 7 KOs, clearly the better fisherman on Aime's app. Soren was in the goal box, but I mean, he had specialized training, and Japanesebox was just finding all the right angles, pulling in the forwards of Powerhouse Defenders.
Yeah, if I have to point out the difference maker of this game, I definitely think it was drafts. The specialized training pickup on Soren over denying Castellast was really big, and then not denying Egoist on Octavia and instead taking quick strikes. She would have picked up quick strikes anyway, so it's still pretty strong.
Little doomed. Yeah, I mean,
but yeah.
That draft was pivotal for sure. You know, the one where Soren decided to opt for spec training instead of denying the cast last. I don't know. I don't remember the exact order. Maybe it was also like a deny from the enemy Rasmus because you don't want to get hooked yourself. But
That is true.
clearly, I mean, they had a game plan. It's kill Octavia, but
Mm-hmm.
nzxd had his own game plan, which is stay alive and then just become the egoist. And
Right.
clearly that game plan won out. So
Yep. And again, 188 redirects. I can't stop thinking about that one. That is a difference maker.
beautiful back dribbles for sure. And yeah, that's the end of my first casting block. Actually, I think my match, Party Rockers, is coming up right after this, so I'm
Yeah.
signing
Hey,
out.
you're
Yep.
getting on the field out here.
Yep, getting on the field. Support Party Rockers, support me, 65RTG2 Twitter handle down there. Swaghaver, you'll probably see me on the ladder. I love me some Asher. Asher did not win out that last game. I love me some Octavia, so hey, it's a win-win.
That's true. Yeah, I will be back. You can't get rid of me that easily for the next set. Excited to cast your game, Swaghaver. I wish you the best of luck.
Excited to hear it, Ian. I mean, you're chilling on the beach. You're not going anywhere. You're taking your leisure time.
Hey, happy summer splash, everyone. It's August. But with that,
Summer splash.
I believe we'll be going to break, and I will see you soon. Best of luck, Swaghaver. I'm rooting for you.
Thank you, Ian. Yeah. Hey, no bias though.
No bias. All right, see you soon.
See you guys around.